In a world that thrives on instant gratification, patience has become a rare commodity. We live in a time where everything is just a click away: food, entertainment, even relationships. This culture of immediacy has conditioned us to expect results without delay. The real world operates on its own timeline, and if you want to achieve anything meaningful, you have to learn to be patient. Patience isn't just about waiting for something to happen. It's about maintaining your composure and focus while you wait. It's about staying committed to your goals, even when the journey gets tough, even when progress seems painfully slow. And trust me, it will get tough. There will be days when you feel like you're making no headway at all. There will be times when you're tempted to throw in the towel and walk away. But those are the moments when patience becomes your greatest ally. I've been through enough in life to know that nothing worth having comes easy. I've faced challenges that would make most people crumble, but I refuse to let them break me. Instead, I choose to endure. I choose to be patient because I know that the pain I'm going through is temporary, but the rewards of persistence will last a lifetime. Patience is not a passive state of being. It's an active, deliberate choice to keep going, to keep pushing, to keep believing in yourself and your vision. It's the understanding that while you may not see immediate results, every step you take, every small action you make is bringing you closer to your goal. It's about playing the long game and not getting distracted by the quick wins that often lead to short-lived success. Let me tell you something real. There's no shortcut to greatness. Those overnight success stories you hear about, behind every one is a decade of hard work, late nights, and unwavering patience. The truth is, success is the result of consistent effort over time. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and trusting that the process will eventually pay off. And let's be real, there will be times when your patience is tested to the limit, when you're grinding day in and day out, and it feels like you're getting nowhere. When you're doing everything right, but nothing seems to be working. These are the moments that separate the winners from the quitters. Because it's easy to be patient when things are going well, but the real test comes when you're faced with adversity. In those moments, you have to dig deep. You have to remind yourself why you started in the first place. You have to hold on to your vision and trust that your time will come. And, most importantly, you have to keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. Because every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Patience is also about resilience. It's about getting back up every time life knocks you down. It's about not letting setbacks derail your progress. When things don't go according to plan, it's easy to get discouraged, to feel like all your efforts have been in vain. But here's the thing. Setbacks are not failures. They're just a part of the journey. And if you can learn to see them as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to overcome, you will develop the kind of patience that leads to true success. One of the hardest things about being patient is dealing with uncertainty. When you're working towards a goal, especially a long-term one, there's always that nagging doubt in the back of your mind. What if it doesn't work out? What if all this effort is for nothing? This is where faith comes into play, not necessarily in a religious sense, but faith in yourself, in your abilities, and in the process. You have to believe that your hard work will pay off, even when there's no immediate evidence to support that belief. Patience also requires discipline. It requires you to resist the temptation to take shortcuts or settle for less than you deserve. It's about staying true to your values and your vision, even when the path is difficult. It's about making decisions based on your long-term goals rather than your short-term desires. This kind of discipline is what separates those who achieve lasting success from those who are constantly chasing after the next big thing. But let's be clear, patience doesn't mean sitting around and waiting for things to happen. It's about taking consistent, purposeful action toward your goals, even when the results aren't immediately visible. It's about trusting that every effort, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your destination. It's about understanding that progress is often slow and incremental, but that doesn't mean it isn't happening. One of the biggest misconceptions about patience is that it's a passive quality, something that you either have or you don't. But in reality, patience is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed and strengthened over time. The more you practice patience, the easier it becomes to maintain it, even in the face of challenges. So, how do you develop patience? It starts with changing your mindset. Instead of seeing patience as a burden, see it as a strength. Instead of focusing on how long something is taking, focus on the progress you're making, no matter how small. Celebrate the small victories along the way and use them as motivation to keep going. Another key to developing patience is to manage your expectations. Understand that anything worth achieving takes time. Set realistic goals for yourself and be prepared for the fact that the journey may take longer than you initially anticipated. And when things don't go according to plan, don't beat yourself up. Instead, use it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Surround yourself with people who support your goals and who understand the importance of patience. Avoid those who try to rush you or who make you feel like you're not progressing fast enough. Remember, this is your journey, not theirs. You have to move at your own pace and trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Finally, practice mindfulness. Stay present in the moment and focus on what you can control, rather than worrying about the future. Patience requires you to let go of the need for immediate results and to trust in the process. It's about finding peace in the journey rather than constantly striving for the destination.